include scenes that some viewers may find upsetting.
If you had the chance to come back to life, even if it meant spending decades immersed in liquid nitrogen, would you take it?
I thought, wow, what if you had a 1 in a million chance to peek into the future? Wouldn't that be an incredible fantasy?
If you believe in cryonics, it's a chance you won't want to miss.
Science fiction is becoming science fact on a daily basis.
Can the science of cryonics really reawaken the dead?
In order to believe in cryonics, you would have to believe that you could recreate a cow from a hamburger. It makes great science fiction, but it's not science.
This is the one certainty in all our lives: death. But a small group of people are attempting to defy the inevitable. Their ticket to a second life is a controversial experiment with a radical goal: cryonics. For the first time ever, cameras have been allowed in to film the process in its entirety. After they die, patients are preserved in chemicals designed to theoretically protect cellular structure before being lowered into steel tombs of liquid nitrogen. They then face an indefinite wait at -196 degrees Celsius in the hope that science will discover a way to bring them back to life. There are just 2 organizations that offer the chance: the Cryonics Institute in Clinton Township, Michigan, and Alcor, based in Scottsdale, Arizona. Between them, they have 147 people in cryonic storage and another 1,000 members currently signed up.
We do encourage our patients to come visit, our members to come visit before they sign up, have a tour of the facility. We show them the patient care bay, the operating room. We explain the procedures and answer any questions that they have.
Michael and Anita Riskin made the radical decision to become members over 20 years ago.
You'd rather be part of the control group or the experimental group, and I decided the experimental group is for me. And it did change my life, actually. I stopped worrying about the prospect of death, actually knowing that I had taken a proactive step.
But now, their decision to become cryonically suspended is more poignant than ever.
I'm dying. I have too many tumors to count in my brain. I have too many tumors to count in my lung. I have tumors in my lymph node, in my chest. I have tumors in my leg, and my liver, in my kidney, and so on and so forth. So I'm going. I don't know how much longer, but it's there.
It would be a completely different experience if we didn't have cryonics as an option at the end of this particular road.
Come here, Alfie.
And none of this makes me happy, but let me say that it makes me less unhappy.
Cryonics members have 2 options. Some choose to suspend their entire body. Others take a more drastic step and just preserve their severed head.
They are placed in here, head up, where this is the top of the head. That would be the neck. These are clamped into the forehead. The main reason that someone would choose a neural procedure is because they want to have a new body. Some of our members are old. They think, it's time to start fresh. New heart, new liver, new lungs, new skin. You don't want to bring someone 99.5 years old back in a 99.5-year-old body.
Alcor charge £80,000 for a full body preservation, or £42,000 for a head, usually paid for by a life insurance policy.
The initial portion of the procedure, the stabilization, the cryoprotection, all told costs the organization about $45,000 to carry out. The remainder of the money goes into the patient care trust. It provides for the maintenance, ongoing expenses, and also provides funding for eventual reanimation.
Although Alcor employs several scientists, there is no legal requirement to be medically trained to operate a cryonics company. Like Tanya Jones, some staff members are simply dedicated enthusiasts.
This is Alcor's patient care bay. This is where all of our patients are currently stored in stainless steel tanks called dewars. Each of these containers holds a minimum of 9 patients, 4 whole body patients, and 5 neuros. They have capacity to hold as many as 45 neuros if they were exclusively used in that way.
Arthur Rowe is a governor of the Society of Cryobiology and a professor of forensic medicine.
To give people a false sense of security and hope that they will be reanimated is something that I think borders on science fiction.
Cryonics is a practice that lies outside the boundaries of traditional scientific thinking.
I do think that they are being duped, they're being conned, they're sold a bill of goods that involves a rather substantial amount of money to keep these individuals in perpetuity. This is not so, and I think as such they are like salesmen trying to sell snake oil to people and just make money out of it.
Cryonics is an unproven theory. There are scientific obstacles that some would say are insurmountable. The current technique of full-body preservation with cryoprotective chemicals causes extensive molecular damage to the body. To successfully bring a patient back to life, cryonics would not only have to reverse this, but it would also have to cure the original illness a patient died of.
Once death has occurred, many changes occur in the body. The brain very quickly deteriorates in a matter of minutes. And how would you actually reverse that? That's something that's really in an unforeseeable future.
You're having a good time.
But people like Anita are gambling on the future success of Alcor's experiment.
I definitely think that cryonics gives, especially my husband and my daughter and my son and my grandchildren, something to hold on to, that Grammy's not exactly gone. She's just, I call it the freezer factory that I'm in. I know I have an option besides getting burned and getting buried, which I can't stand. It sounds horrible to me.
With her decision fast becoming a reality, she recorded a video diary.
Say something nice. I love you. And I wish this was all over. I hate this. And being sick, dying. People say to me, I have a certain life and I'm going to live it and be done with it, which like bogs my mind that people have that attitude. I want to live forever and ever. I love life. Just love it.
He goes out with girls from different cliques so that they never actually talk to each other. How'd you learn all this stuff? I don't know, just a guess.
They had nothing in common.
We share something special.
Except their boyfriend.
He said, "You're the only girl for me!"
Now they're teaming up to take him down.
What are you girls up to? Destroying a man. John Tucker must die.
Mouth, I'll say.
Arizona, a frontier land that gave rise to the mythology of the Wild West. It was here early pioneers once sought a new life in an untamed wilderness. Today, Arizona is now home to another wild frontier. This quiet backwater in Phoenix is the headquarters of a controversial scientific project. In the 21st century, Alcor are the pioneers of cryonic preservation. They are selling the ultimate commodity, the chance of eternal life in the hope of a future resurrection after death.
We do call them patients. We do consider them patients. The way we kind of view it is that they're only mostly dead. there's possibility that some of these people will be unrecoverable.